Y'all get ready?
Yes, you get ready.
If you want the latest news in the streets, join us and tune in for the tea. Breaking news with integrity. So tell your friends and your family. It's the Lovelyti TV show, bringing you good tea and good vibes. It's the Lovelyti TV show. Be sure to share, like, and subscribe.
Hey tea sippers, I hope you guys are doing good today. So we got some breaking news. Now you guys know that I did a video this weekend on Halle Bailey. I know I always call her Haley for some reason, but her name is Halle. And I did the video on her this weekend because she was feeling really insecure about her body. And you know, it was a whole discussion that I had about snapback culture. Well, now breaking news, this just hit the internet not even 20 minutes ago. She is now coming out with claims that DDG abused her and attacked her multiple times. So now she's requesting a restraining order. So this might be where some of that insecurity about her body and things like that also stem from. If this man is not only physically abusing her, I can only imagine what he's doing to her mentally as well. So let's go ahead and read this article that TMZ posted. It says here, Halle Bailey claims DDG abused her and attacked her multiple times. Halle Bailey says she's had enough of DDG allegedly abusing her. She filed a police report and now she wants court-ordered protection from the father of her child, TMZ has learned. In documents filed Tuesday in LA, she claims things first got physical in January. They broke up back in October. Halle says DDG came over to pick up their son, Halo, and she tried to start a conversation with the rapper about a child visitation schedule. As she was buckling Halo in the seat, she claims DDG grew agitated and repeatedly said, "Get out my car, bitch." Halle says the baby was crying and she got nervous about DDG leaving with him in such an aggravated state. That's when they allegedly started wrestling, with DDG pulling her hair and slamming her face on his steering wheel and chipping her tooth. Oh my gosh. And you can see her chipped tooth here. Haley says she was in pain and crying, and although that stopped the fighting, she was still worried about Halo. So she remained in the car for the ride over to DDG's house, where she told his family what happened. Once they told her they'd take care of the baby, she left hysterical with bruises on her arms to go along with the chipped tooth. She attached photos of her alleged injuries in her request for a restraining order. She also alleges that DDG creeped her out in March when he showed up at her home and entered without permission and went into her bedroom and texted a picture of Holly's empty bed to her, along with the text, "Now I know what you been on, LOL." Halle says she interpreted the text as DDG accusing her of having sex with other people. 4 days later, she claimed that he really exploded when he came back to her house. Halle told him that the baby was sick and she didn't want Halo to leave the home. She claims that's when he got verbally abusive and smashed her Ring camera and ran away with Holly's phone. As he drove off, she claims DDG threw the phone out the window and yelled, "Go get it, bitch." The incident prompted Halle to file a police report, and she says she also has Ring footage to back up her side of the story. It was also around this time that DDG claimed that he'd been on X fighting to see Halo for months. Wow, I remember that.
So I'm driving hours to go get him, and then I get there and I can't get him, or I can't see him. My son is sick right now. I want to see my son. I want to hold my son. I want to, you know what I'm saying? I just want to comfort him. I want to put him in the shower, get some steam in his nose so he can feel better. I don't get the chance to do that. I get pinned against the wall, and then everything else is variables on why I can't see my son. You feel me? Because I don't get the chance to be a dad when I want to be a dad. Like, you think I don't give a fuck about hanging around no girls. I want to be around my son. You feel me? But since I can't be around my son, I'm obviously going to work. I'm not finna sit in the crib, look at the wall and cry about this, you know? I'm going to go work. So it's like every single day or every other day, I'm trying to see him. I'm trying to get him to come over or whatever. I never get him dropped off. I always go pick him up. I live far as shit. So I'm driving hours to go get him, and then I get there and I can't get him, or I can't see him. My son is sick right now. I want to see my son. I want to hold my son. I want to, you know what I'm saying? I just want to comfort him. I want to put him in the shower, get some steam in his nose so he can feel better. I don't get the chance to do that. I get pinned against the wall, And then everything else is variables on why I can't see my son. You feel me?
Don't take my son, cause he all I got. I'm just having fun. I don't love these stocks. You told me that you gon' move on, but I know you not. Trying to make me pay to see my son. They gon' make me hot.
I just want to come on here and tell you guys why I'm not posting. Me and Halo are very sick. We have RSV and we do not feel good at all. So sorry I haven't been posting snaps, but I've just been using all my energy to take care of my baby and myself. Yeah, any mommies have any tips for this cold? We both have fevers on and off. We went to the doctor yesterday. She gave us medicine. She just told us to rest, lots of fluids and everything. But any other tips would be welcome. We need it. Love you guys.
For Halle, though, that final straw came just last weekend when she says she was vacationing with Halo and her sister in St. Lucia. She says DDG texted her links to social media posts claiming she was on the island with a singer named Brent Faiyaz. Halle replied, "Not with any man out here. I wouldn't do that. I have Halo. Please let me enjoy my Mother's Day in peace. I hope you're okay and feel better soon." The judge granted Halle a domestic violence restraining order requiring DDG to stay 100 yards away and gave her permission to take nearly 18-month-old Halo to Italy, where she'll be filming a movie for 2 months. DDG also has to stop posting or streaming about her and their child. Halle claims her ex has been whipping his fans into a frenzy by trashing her when he goes live on his live streams. So let's go ahead and read this text message here. So he sends her a picture. He says, "This is foul, bet." Then he also sends something from DJ Academics that says DDG can't see his son because Halle took Halo to go be with Brent Faiyaz in St. Lucia. Treacherous. And then he says to her, "You think you're hurting my feelings when you are really just ruining your own image. This is a terrible look. Makes you look disgusting and evil." Then he says, "Enjoy your vacation. Happy Mother's Day. But just have the same energy when it's my turn to have him. I'm on the same shit." This is a man that I've honestly seen on TikTok running behind spicy Latinas and, you know, with all these TikTok baddie influencers.
Se cree que es mío y tú por ahí repartiendo totico. Uña francesa.
Te voy pa' allá, me voy pa' allá, bien desvelado, pero le cae.
But it's funny that, you know, God forbid she's on vacation with another man. And she wasn't. This was some type of rumor. But look how he's responding. It's always funny when you pull a them on them, they get upset. Now, what's disturbing is it seems to me like DDG has been trying to ruin her reputation for a while, because he did an interview not too long ago with his streamer buddies where he put it out there that they were on a break, and he said that basically Halle cheated on him. And it's just like, why are you telling the world this? Do we even have any proof? But ever since he planted that seed, people have been trying to connect who Halle could be with.
Yeah. I feel like being in a relationship slows you down.
No, I do, for sure. She cheated on me.
What?
On a break. On the break.
How long was the break?
Nah, that's cheating.
Like a month, 2 months.
That's cheating.
We got back together, and then I just started cheating on her because I couldn't get over it. I couldn't get over it. I'm like, I listened to music. I'm like, I couldn't get over it.
Ah.
And after that, I heard her listening to this girl's song. So I started messing with the girl's song she was listening to.
So there have been rumors that, you know, she may have been, you know, liking Brent and stuff like that. And so, you know, the internet, they love to put 20 on 10. And so because he posted some tropical vacation pics this weekend, they kind of put two and two together with the help of Big AK, because he wanted to instigate the situation as well. So because of what Brent posted and the fact that Halle and Chloe were in a tropical, you know, they were in St. Lucia on a tropical vacation, Academics wrote this. He says, Big AK was right all along. Halle went to St. Lucia with Brent Faiyaz and took DDG's son with them. You know, just putting fuel on the fire. And then that's when DDG hit her up and was upset and felt away. But again, he's been out here doing him for months now. Why is it an issue if she has moved on? She says she hasn't moved on with this guy. But even if she was on vacation with him, why is that an issue? She can still kick it with him and leave the baby with her sister and with her family. The baby doesn't have to be anywhere around Brent. So this is just disgusting how they're over here trying to like degrade her and go in on her just to, you know, amp him up. And I think his response is disgusting. This whole situation is extremely sad. And I feel bad that she's going through this. But I'm glad that instead of her going on live and doing a big spectacle like he would have done because he loves attention, she went straight to the police. And she brought receipts. You can clearly see, you know, the bruises on her arm, the chipped tooth and everything else. And that's how you do it. I'm not going to argue with you back and forth. I'm going to go ahead and press charges. And this is sad because he's always acting like he's the victim. He's always looking for attention. I feel like this whole pregnancy and, you know, her having the baby, it was nothing but a ploy for him. A lot of people had not been checking for him for a while until she had this baby, and it helped revitalize his career. That's why he wants to, you know, constantly cry when he can't have the baby and put the baby on stream. You know, but again, ladies, this is why we have to be mindful of who we have kids by. I remember a lot of people were warning her. A lot of people were saying he's no good. You know, he's an attention whore. He's just using her. And unfortunately, a lot of us have to find out the hard way. But I'm glad that she's realizing that she does not deserve to be abused. She does not deserve to be hit. And she's doing something about it. So I wanted to go ahead and make this video to let y'all know what was going on and give you guys the update on Halle. So let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. I look forward to hearing from you guys. Please leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on this entire situation concerning Halle Bailey having to get a restraining order on DDG. How do y'all feel about this situation? Go ahead and leave a comment down below. Please don't forget to like the video. Feel free to share the video. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll talk to y'all later. Deuces.
If you want the latest news in the streets, join us and tune in for the tea. Breaking news with integrity. So tell your friends and your family. It's the Lovelyti TV show, bringing you good tea and good vibes. It's the Lovelyti TV show. Be sure to share, like, and subscribe.